this girl texting me all the time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Chev. If you're new to the channel, welcome, GWAN. So today's video is going to be a quick wig hairstyling. And so as you guys can see, I bleached my knots before starting the video and I over bleached them a bit, but I'm gonna fix that later down for you guys. So this is a Brazilian straight hair and I got mine in 14 inches. It's a glueless wig and the wig did come with a 4.5 inch parting, but I wanted a side part instead. So I'm just gonna spritz the hair a little bit to make it a little bit more shiny. Now I'm gonna cut the ends of the hair because I want it to not be a blunt cut, but I want it to be a little bit more sharp. So the full wig details will be in my description box down below. As I said, this is 14 inch and I'm just taking about slightly half an inch to an inch of hair from it, so it's not that much. So I just want the hair to be really bone straight, but not bone straight, but just bone straight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna take my scissors, shape the hair a bit so it frames my face really well. Then I'm gonna take my flat iron and just flat iron the hair so it can get it as straight as I want it without flyaways or frizz. And for the flyaways on the top, I'm just going to take a little bit of mousse and put it on there. And to lay the sides of the hair, instead of using got2b glue, I'm going to also use the mousse because the mousse really holds the hair down. So this wig took like minimal effort to style. It was quick, it was easy. The most work I had to do was bleach the knots, and the knots did come pre-plucked and pre-bleached, so I didn't have to, but I just wanted it to look a little bit more natural, so I did bleach the knots some more. And I did not pluck the wig came pre-plucked, which is bomb. So if you're a beginner and you don't know too much about like plucking, or when you pluck it doesn't come out how you like it, this wig is pre-plucked. You ain't got to do much to it, sis. Just flat iron the hair, do a little bit of styling, because people have the misconception that how you see some of the girls on like Instagram or YouTube wear the hair, it's just like that, it's gonna come out the box. No sis, you gotta put that a little bit of arm muscle into it. But this wig was minimal effort, like trust. All you had to do was flat iron it, do a little bit of trimming if you want to, bleach the knots if you want to, but that's about it. And look how silky smooth the hair is. So now to apply the wig, honestly, I'm not going to like do any got2b glue or nothing like that. If you want, you could put the wig band in the back to make it a little bit more snug, but I didn't need to do all of that. So I'm just putting on the wig, show you guys how it's looking. Like easy, but of course I can see the over bleached knots, so I'm gonna try a little tink for make sure that that over bleached knot don't look too bad and too obvious. So now I'm just placing the wig before I try what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do to try to hide these knots is use mascara. Now be very careful because the slightest mistake can just ruin the knot and your whole day is ruined, sis. So make sure you get a little bit of mascara on the brush, the spoolie, and just gently like brush it back, brush it in the motion of the hair. And you don't want to overdo it because you don't want the wig to go back to looking like really dense in the front. So make sure you're being very light-handed. Don't press down on the hair too much. Don't go too close to the root of the wig. And that's about it. I do a little bit more on the top, but I was very light-handed with it. It was like super easy, and I felt like this was a super hack because a lot of times I over bleach the knots, but this is just a quick fix so you don't have to like tint the hair or do over the knots and all of that. So yeah, this is really bomb and a quick fix for you guys. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of got2b glue with the tip of the rat tail comb and just put a little bit on my edges or the frontal and just stick it down. So I'm being very light with this because I don't really need it, but this is just to make sure the frontal stays in place, it doesn't move, and everything just stays snug. So I'm taking a little bit, dabbing it in using the tail of the comb and just pressing it down, and that's just about it. I don't have to tie down the hair, I don't have to do nothing extra to it, just like simple and easy. Like as I said, the wig is effortless. Now baby hairs is optional. I didn't want any baby hairs per se with this wig. I just wanted the wig to just lay flat and just effortless. And now another little trick that I'm using my Laura Mercier medium deep translucent powder. I know I went a little heavy handed there, but I did dust it off, the excess powder, and then I'm going to go back in with the mascara for the parting of the wig. And as I said, this is an improved 4.5 inches of deep part lace that they have. And this is the end of the tutorial. This wig was so effortless and easy, and this is definitely one of my fave. All the information that you guys will need will be in my description box down below. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at dam-chev. If you haven't subscribed, go on ahead and subscribe down below. I love you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.